Namaste, dear listeners, and welcome to the Iowa channel, Astro In with Abhi, Oneness in Astrology and Spirituality, bringing in awareness by Abhi. I've got a question on WhatsApp. Look, I've been in this position before, the 101 questions, and it becomes a bit overwhelming, and then you want answers immediately, and you don't know where to get them, and you start freaking out, and then you want to give up because you're like, what's the point of life? So the question is, Abhi, how can please can you explain why are we here? What is the purpose of being here? Why am I here as a human being? So, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that was mentioned on the recording, and the voice note. But I think I'm going to go straight into the actual question. Now, the type of questions she has following up to why are we here? Um, Obviously, she's asking what is the point of going through everything? What is the point of the ups and downs? What is the point of competition and trying to be better and where to from here? And so I understand. Look, I've been here 21 years ago. Actually, not 21 years ago. Now it's 22 years ago. I've asked these questions, and I've asked these questions I still remember in my teenage years, and nobody could fully answer them. And in my own spiritual journey, I've managed to understand the whole purpose of existence. Why are we here? So, firstly, if you listen to my previous podcasts, you would understand that life has no purpose. Life is just life. The difference is we are evolved beings. We are evolved from the other forms of life, from the stone life to the plant life, tree life, animal life, and the different types of animals. As you evolve, you take on different species. And then you come to the human form. We are the only form with an erect spine. Therefore, we are the only species of life that is able to reach higher consciousness. We've got a spine that is erect, so energy can move upwards. So we are the only species, we are the highest form of species. We have got the most capabilities where we can reach and go back to Godhead. What is Godhead? Godhead is our true home, our source of existence, becoming one with Source. But remember, we have come from millions and millions of different bodies we've taken, from plants to insects to trees to different kind of human forms in different generations, and now we are here. We could take on another form depending on our karmic reverberation, depending on our vibration itself, depending on how we think, we speak, and we live. The type of karma we've got: mental karma, pranic karma, physical karma, which carries the DNA. All of these things will shape up the next body that we take. Therefore, it's so important to make sure that one is not attached to the material forms of existence. One is actually connecting to his or her true form, or the true original form, which is spirit soul. Once you connect to your spirit soul, you acknowledge your spirit soul of who you are. In time, with meditation and dissolving the mind, one can reach higher bodies or take on a different body or become one with source eventually, which is called moksha or liberation. So why are we here? Why do we go through all of these things that we go through, the ups and downs? The ups and downs are all karmic. As the planets, they orbit the skies, they bring about certain karmic events which we have brought upon ourselves. Based on our thought, word, and action karma, we are acting out and we are bringing in these things again for us to help us evolve. So fundamentally, we are evolving beings. We are beings that have evolved. Human beings, we have evolved from the different other species, and now we need to evolve. It's one step higher. We need to evolve to the astral dimension and beyond. And the only way to do that is through karmic evolutionary process, to paying attention to your karma and helping you overcoming your karma with intelligence, not doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, but learning from your guru, which is your lessons, and obviously applying them and then evolving from that. So you are evolving each time. Every moment you go through a certain incident in your life, you apply the lesson, you apply the necessary steps to overcome that in the future, you have now evolved from that. So you're taking on a new experience. Basically, everything is experiences. You're taking on new experiences. And as you're taking on new experiences, you're basically living in a better dimension. So once you leave this body, depending on that dimension of existence that you're on, you will take on that body, which could be in planet Earth or obviously out of planet Earth with Source itself. It all depends on how you live your life. So we are here to karmically evolve and to apply the lessons, firstly to realize the lessons. The first step is realization. Once you realize what needs to be realized, then you need to apply it. Once you apply it, then you evolve from that. So realizing is one step, but the next step is to evolve. So we are here to evolve, just like how we've come here many times before. It's just that we don't remember. Now there is many ways to remember, and I will talk about one thing. If you go on to my previous podcast, I spoke about Akashic records. There's one way to access that. Actually, there's many ways to access that, but it's not too necessary. If it takes, you probably can't do it on yourself. You need to see a practitioner to help you. But fundamentally, every thought, word, and action from the time of existence, or from our existence, and all the lives that we've taken, and all the words, actions of ours, is all stored in your Akashic records, which can be accessed. But to answer the question, we are here to evolve, just like how we were here before, and we've evolved to human beings right now. So it's very, very important. Lord Krishna speaks about, Srila Prabhupada talks about chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. The Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This transcendental vibration of Hare Krishna mantra can help you, like a springboard effect, to help you transcend the material dimension beyond and get into the spiritual platform that you actually is your true nature. Right, so dear listeners, I thank you very, very much for listening to me. I hope it answers your question, Prash. Much love and light to you. God bless you all. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna. Om Namah Shivaya. Haribo. Goodbye.